Hey, how's it going today, guys? How's it going? Anthony here with Anthony CBD. How's it going? Welcome to the channel. We're going over everything CBD. Today we're going to be going over health benefits of CBD oil. A lot of people aren't even familiar with how beneficial CBD oil actually is. There's been a lot of research inside CBD oil. It's been around for so long. So we're just going to go over a little bit of CBD oil. I want to show you this really cool video. How powerful CBD oil actually really is. For everybody's who not sure, and for everybody's not sure, about taking it, this should cure a lot of your concerns. And if you're not even sure where to get it, I can help you out and show you a good way as well. From a reputable source. So I'll show you all that in this video, and we're going to just go over a bunch of benefits of CBD oil today. Leave any comments or questions in the bottom, and I'll get to them. All right, I'll answer you guys. I just landed by CannabisMedicalClinic.com here, and they got 5 health benefits of CBD oil, right? So we went over in a couple other videos that CBD is 100 plus of their cannabinoids found in cannabis, right? And CBD has really sparked up a lot of interest, and it's non-psychoactive, right? So you don't get high, and it's very safe and effective, right? Now, most of the stuff that people are getting is oil, CBD oil, and I'll show you there's other products too you can get if you want to use them on your skin or even pets. But let's go over some of the benefits. So CBD is a huge pain relief cure here. It can help a lot. It reduces a lot of inflammation. And you can see in the journal Expert Medicine that they found CBD oil significantly reduces inflammation in mice and rats. So most pain is inflammation, like joint inflammation, working out. A lot of bodybuilders and people who work out use CBD. It definitely relaxes you and your body heals. And being anti-inflammatory is huge. So stopping inflammatory can definitely make a huge difference. And the cool part is they found that there's no inducing adverse side effects in patients that took it. Anti-seizure properties, it's huge. So there's a dramatic fluctuation or electrical activity in the brain when you have seizures. And CBD has anti-seizure properties that it actually slows the brain down a little bit. Not so much, not like you're getting high or you can't think. It allows you to naturally relax, right? You don't lose control or anything, and it has a lot of natural anti-seizure properties. Now, in the New England Journal of Medicine, they found that CBD medication on young adults with Dravet syndrome. It's a rare type of epilepsy with seizures, and often induces a bad fever. So those people who took CBD saw their seizures drop by a frequency of 38%, so like almost 40%. Another one we're going to see combat anxiety, lots of physiological symptoms. It can, there's a study of the University of Sao Paulo that CBD significantly reduces subjective anxiety. Like I said, if it's calming your brain down, you're not getting high or anything like that, because that's what most people think, and I keep saying it. But it just relaxes your body so it can heal. It really does. Another thing is fighting cancer, and I want to bring back, anxiety. There's so much anxiety in today's world. Everything's so fast and quick, and it's not like we live in the woods or the forest anymore. We're not outside with trees in the woods. A lot of people living in cities, all you see is just concrete. The ground is all asphalt. You don't see trees. You don't breathe that amazing fresh air from trees as much anymore, like where we used to be hundreds of years ago. So everything's changed. So people's anxiety's up because nature, just walking in nature, when you walk in nature, your anxiety goes away, your depression, you feel amazing. It's because we belong in nature, and we don't get a lot of it. So CBD oil is one of the things that relax you, help you out in that area. Fighting cancer, that's huge. So instead of doing all you've heard of it, people smoking weed and regular marijuana for a lot of cancer victims, especially in California, and they're starting to open up in a lot of other states. CBD is one of the chemical compounds in marijuana, and it's found to have serious stop the spread of cancer cells and cervical cancer cells. Um, it has a lot to do with fighting cancer, and now there's no proof that it cures cancer, but it definitely helps destroy and stop the spread, which is huge, right? Definitely in and CBD has anti-tumor effect, so it has compounds that amplify the death of tumor cells in the colon cancer and leukemia. So they're huge. So CBD definitely is pretty nice that way. Diabetes. They found in research that CBD actually helps 32% of mice that received 30 CBD were diagnosed with diabetes compared to the 100% of the undertreated group. So CBD can reduce the risk of developing diabetes. Now, sugar is not good for you anyway. If you're gonna have sugar, fruit, that's it. Don't even drink too much juices because that's just concentrated. You'd never be able to do that in nature. I want you to think like that. If you're thinking about your health, think about what you'd be able to do in nature without machines and all that stuff. Blending a bunch of fruit and juicing and then drinking all that huge glass of juice, that's like just too much sugar. It's a sugar overdose. Even though it's fructose, it's a fruit sugar, it still does almost the same thing as cane sugar does, processed cane sugar. That's another thing. Stay away from Coke. Just drink water. Put a little lemon in it. Honey. There's so many things. You can make your own sports drink. Put a little Himalayan salt, honey, and apple cider vinegar in some water. Shake it up. Tastes like Gatorade. But back to the CBD. And another huge one is treat sleep with cannabis. I found another one here too, off Healthline. This lady wrote a little bit. It's pretty good. Um, Now she goes over, CBD is not psychoactive, so lots of pain relief. Cool thing is I found here marijuana can be traced back to 2900 BC. Um, so found in Asia. I've read that, and it's really good in helping calm down the body and stop nerve pain, inflammation. Um, they did a lot of studies here. In a study of 47 people with multiple sclerosis, those treated with Sativex for 1 month experienced significant improvement in pain, walking, muscle spasm compared to placebo group. Right. So if you're on like pharmaceuticals, pain meds, or anything like that, you know, give CBD a little bit of a try. I know you can mix CBD with many pharmaceuticals. That way you can lean off your pharmaceuticals slowly or any painkillers. Could reduce anxiety and depression. Same thing. We went over that. Anti-cancer, may reduce acne. So that's an interesting one. If you have any acne, 9% of the population is affected by acne, skin acne. Now, there's different products. You can get CBD creams and serums with vitamin C for anti-inflammatory properties, and especially if you can get a serum. And I'll tell you where you can get some of that, which is amazing stuff. Keeps your skin very nice. So yeah, that's huge. CBD is a safe way to treat acne. It's natural from the ground. You can get 100% CBD oil as well. So if you have any neurological disorders, so it might have a neuroprotective property. I was talking about this in another video. CBD relaxes your body enough. Now, you're not getting high. You're not like out of order. I've taken CBD. I've taken a lot of it. You just feel a little tired, but you relax. Inside your body, it starts to relax, anti-inflammatory. And what happens is, inside your brain, there's sheaths on the neurotransmitters. And, serotonin is released, those neurotransmitters accept it. Any chemical, our brains have many chemicals in it, testosterone, estrogen. All of these chemicals get released, and the neurotransmitters collect it, and it goes and clinches onto it. What happens is those get destroyed, and your body doesn't function right. And what happens is your body reheals these neurotransmitters when you take CBD. It's able to reheal the sheaths around them. So it's amazing. What they found is that 75% of people out of 276 with multiple sclerosis who were extreme muscle spasm that was resistant to medication. Another found that it significantly reduces seizure activity in children. So that's huge. So it definitely has a lot to do with the brain. Here's another one. Heart disease, anything like that could benefit heart health, which is huge. Let's see here. One study treated 10 healthy men with one dose of 600 milligrams of CBD oil and found it reducing resting blood pressure compared to a placebo. So it does work. I mean, that's right there. That's 10 guys, and it does work. Found it reducing. I mean, if they just did one or two guys, then maybe not a study, but 10, pretty good number. Let's see what else it talks about. Antipsychotic effects, schizophrenia, and wow, helped you with that. Substance abuse, you know, stops their heroin. See, what happens with heroin and meth is that destroys your sheaths inside your brain. Remember I was just talking about that? CBD heals them. So if you know anybody on heroin, morphine dependence, meth, if they get dependent on that, their brain is just, it's getting fried, it's destroyed. CBD can help them repeal. You can help somebody in need. Anti-tumor effects, we talked about that. Cancer, it stops and destroys the cells that are bad. Diabetes, we talked about that. Let's see, any side effects. Some people found anxiety, depression, psychosis, nausea, vomiting, drowsy, dizzy mouth, diarrhea, change in appetite. I tell you right now, I haven't had any of that, and I've taken it all. So, I mean, that could be the problem with some of the ingredients that are in CBD, with people taking not pure CBD, which I'll talk about that. Let's go over one more thing here. Wanted to go over 24 here, and there's just one I wanted to see. I wanted to go over epileptic seizures. I want to show you this. So it helps with epileptic seizures, and so they gave it to their kids, a lot of parents, and it treatment resilient epilepsy, and 84 of the parents reported that there was a reduction in the child's seizure frequency while taking CBD. That's huge. And then depression. A lot of people with depression, CBD. Oh, and then this is the one. Irritable Down syndrome and bowel syndrome and inflammatory bowel disease. People, this is growing in the United States, around the world. Well, mostly the United States, I'd say. Inflammatory bowel disease. The foods we're being served are inflammatory, or no, they're very inflammatory. They cause you to inflammate. Okay. You don't want inflammation. Inflammation is what causes the problems. Our gut is directly related to our health. Our gut flora, the bacteria in our gut, is directly related to our health. Okay? There is good bacteria and bad bacteria. Okay? So when you eat yogurt, that's good bacteria. Okay? There's also bad bacteria. Okay? But some of the bacteria help break down food, so there's a natural balance. But taking more probiotics is good for you. So what happens is, a lot of the foods we eat, wheat is not, our food pyramid should be upside down. Wheat is not good. Too much wheat, it destroys and dehydrates your body, and it promotes the growth of fungus like candida. Remember the candida? Everybody has candida back in like a year ago, and people still do. It's dry skin, all this stuff. Think about it. Bread is dry. When you put it into a glass of water, what does it do? Soak up the water. We're 75% water. When you throw it in or eat that, what does it do? Soak up the water in your body. You need to stay hydrated. Just simple. Just think about it. Don't eat too much bread. If you're gonna eat bread, maybe eat it once a week. Sandwiches, eat them just the meat. Sugar, sodas, lots of juices. Sugar, candy, not good. Super inflammatory. Crackers, chips, processed cheese and meats. If you're going to eat meat, right, I stay away from all processed meats. I eat chicken, like rotisserie chicken is fine. Boiled chicken is fine. Grilled chicken is fine. Good whole beef pieces of chicken. Beef, grass-fed beef, Get free-range chickens, grass-fed beef if you can, okay? Try to get a steak or make a pot roast. Eggs are good. anti-inflammatory. We are made of meat, cholesterol, and fat. So if we're eating bread, that's not what we're made of. Our body's not going to do that. It's going to process the meat and the soft membranes much better. You get much more nutrients, and you eat less. You eat a couple eggs, 1 or 2 eggs, you're full in the morning till like 1 o'clock. Then you eat what? A little chicken breast with a little couple carrots. You're full for dinner. Then have a little steak, or keep it light. Have a little glass of milk. But you want to eat anti-inflammatory foods. That's the most important thing. All right. So CBD can help you release all that with such abdominal pain, diarrhea, and reduced appetite. All right. I know I just went off on a little tangent there, but I like to share a little bit of health news. Another thing is that, wow, rodents with this is crazy. CBD promotes bone growth. Rodents with broken limbs healed much faster with CBD. Amazing. Insane. All right. I know we were talking about seizures. I want to do this one real quick before I run out of time. This is Cindy Ma's seizure stops right after cannabis oil. Look at this poor girl. 11-year-old suffers from Dravet syndrome. You're talking about that. Thousands of seizures since birth. So look, she's giving her cannabis right now. Oh man, that's so sad. Lack of oxygen. Wow. Their seizures under control. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Wow. I mean, that just shows the power right there. What did that take? A couple minutes? Wow. Alright guys, I hope you liked this video. If you need to go where to go and you want to be able to order a bunch of products, I'm going to go over this next video. This video is too long. Just go to anthonyctfocbd.com. And if you have any questions, shop as a customer, make an account, or you can become a free associate and make a little commission off helping other people get CBD. But if you're trying to get some right now, shop as a customer, and you get a little deal when you come to my website. So check it out. This is a great CTFO. I talk in my other videos. CO2 extracted, 100% non-GMO free, pesticide free, huge. We want to keep it nice and clean, right? Nature. All right. I hope you have a great day. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll sure to get them as soon as I can. Thank you.